worried about what was coming up behind me in that new road.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be checking your centre mirror and your right mirror. Oh God, it's going wrong today, mate.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right, please.
Recovery, yeah?
Yeah.
There's no need for you to be pointing out your little errors to me, yeah? I'm spotting them anyway, we'll talk about them later, yeah? But remember the biggie is that I don't kill us at that junction, yeah?
No, that's right, yeah.
And turning left.
Now we're going to turn left.
These
so we're looking out for these
left and right hand turns.
Left and right hand turns.
Oh no, it's emerging, isn't it?
Well, these emerges.
Yeah.
So how do we identify the emerges? Can you remember?
Lampposts.
Lampposts at the end of the road, yeah.
I find the houses a lot easier to see. They're bigger, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. If you've got houses, or if you've got giveaway lines.
And turning right.
We're going to turn right. So what mirrors are you going to check, Tone?
Middle and right.
I'll check them then.
Alright, sorry.
And when are you going to indicate?
Better.
Okay, and cover the brake.
Yeah.
And what position are you going to...
left to centre.
Okay, and cover the brake.
I judge that by that reference point, don't I?
That's right, and I'll tell you when to stop, and if you stop, about now. Okay, now then, we've got no one behind us. Where does the giveaway line cut into the car?
Underneath that door mirror.
Okay, and that's important because if you're too far over the giveaway line, then cars are going to swerve, stop, or hit us. Okay, if we're too far back, we won't be able to see what's coming along because we'll be too far back from the turning.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's important that we're left to centre because if we're too far over to the right,
cars, you told me that one, didn't you?
Yeah. Why is it? Why is that important, Tone?
Because cars turning in might hit me.
Yeah.
Blocking the road.
That's right.
And if I stop too far over there,
yeah,
people might think I just left my indicator on.
That's right. Exactly. Okay. Very good. So now what we need to do is to be able to judge if it's safe to turn right.
All right. Yeah.
And can you remember how we do that?
Look to the right.
Yeah.
And if there's a car coming towards me, I need to be able to walk over there and walk back again without making a slow stop or swerve.
No. If the car's coming towards us, we just need to be able to walk from one side to the other because we're cutting across his path.
All right, yeah.
Okay? If the car was coming from our left...
I need to be able to walk over there.
And walk back again.
Oh, walk back again, yeah.
Yeah, because why? Can you remember?
Oh, I'm going into that path. And
you're going in?
They're already gone fast, haven't they?
That's right. So you need to be able to build up speed as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay. When you're ready then, so where are you going to look?
Right.
Yeah. Anything coming?
No.
And then when are you going to look?
Left.
Anything coming?
No.
And then where are you going to look again?
Yeah, right.
Okay. And then where are you going to be looking when you?
Yeah, look in the direction.
Why is it important that you're looking in the direction
in
of
case
the
a pedestrian steps out of the pavement, yeah?
Very good. That's right, Tony.
And turning left.
And we're going to turn left. So what mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
Left.
And when are you going to indicate? Okay, just cover the brake and slow down and stop for me. You've got no one behind us, okay? I'm just going to get you into the normal driving position for
I'll get first gear
turning left. So so if you get first gear, okay. Oh, we've got a car behind us now. So what do I do now? Do I get you to go there? Okay. So just drive slowly, and I'll tell you when to stop. And just stop there for me. Yeah. Okay. Now, where does the curb cut into the?
Straight back curb.
Yeah, straight
by
back.
the taxi.
Okay. All right. We'll check that later. So look right for me. Anything coming?
No.
Look left.
No.
Look right again.
No.
And you can proceed, but look left to the way you're going. Okay.
Yeah.
New road mirrors. Yeah. Check your centre mirror and your right mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow me.
That's right, to see who's followed you. And what about your right mirror? What are you checking that for?
Anybody overtaking me.
And if they were overtaking you, what would you do? Okay, very good. Now, we stopped at that junction there, and that reference point you picked up on the left there.
Yeah, it came in on the taxi.
Yeah, that's to make sure that you're in the right position to turn left, okay? Because if you were too far over to the left... Okay, we're going to turn left. So, what mirrors are you going to check?
Middle and left.
We'll check them then.
All right.
And when are you going to indicate?
How about now?
Okay, now cover the brake and get your speed down to about 5 miles an hour and steer 5 minutes to me. Sorry. And just stop there for me. Okay. Where does the where does that curb cut into the I think you might need to go a little bit more forward. Just
a little bit.
Creep.
That much or that much?
About 6 inches.
Just help me how to stop. Just to get wrong. Oh, sorry.
If you put it in first gear.
Nah, it is in first gear.
It is in first gear. Okay. Just forward and just stop there for me. I mean, I can't even see the giveaway line from here. So. Okay. Now we've got a car behind us. So look right. Anything coming?
No.
Look left. Anything coming?
No.
Look right again. Anything coming? Okay. Now we can proceed. But look left. Look in the direction you're going. Why is it important to look in the direction you're going?
Okay, so I run somebody over.
That's right. It's important that you're in the right position to turn left, because if you're too far over to the left, you can mount the curb and hit a pedestrian and possibly kill them. Yeah. If you're too far over to the right, then all that's going to happen is when you swing round, you're going to go onto the other side of the road. Yeah, you could end up going on over to the other side rather than staying on your side because you're too far over. So it's important that you're in the right position, and also it's important that you're behind the giveaway line in the right position, because if you're too far over the giveaway line, your cars are going to have to swerve around you, or they might hit you. Okay, and
next left.
If you're too far back, take next turn on the left, please. If you're too far back, you won't be able to see out the junction clearly. Okay.
Makes sense. Second left has been the first.
Yeah, we'll take second on the left, please.
Oh, pedestrians right down.
There are, yeah. So we should.
It must be half term, isn't it?
Yeah, it's half term. So that's one thing that we have to look out for when we're emerging.
Is it?
Pedestrians,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, because they can cross from anywhere, can't they? So, but if there was a pedestrian standing on the corner, we'd need to make eye contact with them first if we can, to see what they're going to do. If they're just standing there, we can carry on as normal. But if they've got a foot in the road, then we need to stop and let them cross. Okay, because they've got priority because they've got a foot in the road. Okay.
I could slow down a bit earlier. That would be polite and let them cross, couldn't I?
No, you don't. You don't slow down. We're going to turn left. So, what mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
Middle and left.
Check them then. And when are you going to indicate?
I bet now.
Okay. Now cover the brake.
Yeah.
And brake, and just stop there for me.
There.
Yeah. Now I just want to talk you into the, get you into the normal driving position.
I've got that one now.
Oh, can you remember it? Okay. So if you just wait for this. That's it. Wait for this boy to go. Okay. And what do you have to line up? Can you remember?
Straight bit of curve on it, a tax disc.
That's it. And what about on this side?
On the giveaway line, I need a door mirror.
That's it. And why is that? Why is it important to have the giveaway line underneath the door mirror?
So I don't make anybody slow, stop, or swerve going around me. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the curb where it cuts under the text disc. Why is that important there? That
so
reference
I don't mount the curb.
Yeah.
And I'm not too far to the right. So I go too wide, wouldn't I?
That's right.
Is it possible that people might come down the inside of me? Think I've left you, put my wrong indicator on?
What, if you were too far over? Yeah, they could as well. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they could. I mean, you know, that could happen as well. So
you were saying about these pedestrians.
So yeah, so if we've got a pedestrian, say, standing on the corner there, and we're approaching, the best thing to do is to try and make eye contact with them. Okay, and if they see us and they just stand where they are, then we can proceed as normal. But if they start to cross and they've got a foot in the road, then we need to stop. Yeah, and we need to make sure that, you know, we don't run them over.
But wouldn't that be safer just to hold back and just let them get on with it?
How do you mean hold back?
Well, stop short of the junction and just let them cross.
Well, if you've got cars behind you, you're going to be holding up the cars behind, aren't you?
I'm not really sure that.
No, you should, because they might get frustrated and they might try and overtake you. And if their pedestrians are crossing and they're overtaking you, what's going to happen?
Oh, they've got to run over pedestrians. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So it's best to try and keep an eye on them. Obviously, if they do step out in the road, then you're going to have to stop and let them go. But
well, if I get to the junction and they're annoying me, I'll just wave them across.
No, we mustn't wave people across, because you don't want to force them into oncoming vehicles.
Oh,
okay? So you never do that. You try and make eye contact with them and proceed if you can. But if you can't, then, and they've got a foot in the road, you need to stop.
Oh, right.
But if they do start to cross, don't hurry them along by waving or whatever. Let them take their time and cross normally.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's dangerous. So, how are we going to judge now if it's safe to turn out this?
Look to the right.
Yeah. And what are you looking for, Tony?
I noticed some of these junctions, it's not always easy to see.
No. So, you might have to
could
do
we pick junctions that are easier?
Well, all junctions are different. You might have to peep and creep on some of them. Yeah, what they call peep and creep.
Do they?
Yeah. So if you've got a closed junction.
Who calls it that?
Don't know. If you got a closed junction, you can't see very well.
Yeah.
If you've got vehicles blocking either side, say, need to what they call peep and creep. So slowly move forward, leaning as far as you can and looking left and right, so you can get a good view down the road.
Left and right.
Yeah, left and right. Yeah.
Left and right. Left first.
Well, no, right first and then left.
Right.
Okay, because you've got cars coming from your right, on your side, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's right first. So where are you going to look?
Right.
Yeah. Would you be able to go in front of this car? He's going quite fast, isn't he?
See how to judge that now.
How can you judge it? Can you remember?
Oh, I have to be able to walk across and walk back.
And
again,
walk back, that's right.
Slow stop to swerve. No,
That's right.
Gone there,
No. Okay. And what about this car? If oh no, this car ain't affecting us, but
oh, he's not affecting me.
well, he is, because obviously we're going to be pulling out and we've got parked cars there. Yeah.
You don't seem too sure.
Yeah. No. they are affecting us.
Oh, right.
But
Well, look at him.
we
He's
need
coming
to.
right down the other side of the
That's
road,
right.
isn't he?
Yeah. So they're coming on our side of the road, basically.
That's why it's important to look both ways, isn't it?
It is. Yes.
Oh, right.
So look to the right.
Yep.
Is it clear?
Yep.
To the left. Is it clear?
Yeah.
And to the right again. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now look in the direction you're going.
All right.
Yeah. Why is it important to look in the direction you're going?
Oh, 'cause don't run somebody over.
That's right.
Oh, new road.
And yeah, new road. So what mirrors do you check?
Middle right.
Very good.
And
what
turning left.
And what mirrors are you going to check?
Middle left.
And where are you going to stop?
I'm going to steer to you.
Yeah.
Stop at that giveaway line.
And why is it important to stop at that giveaway line?
So that make people slow, stop or swerve.
That's right. And how are you judging where it's why it's important to what about on this side? What reference point are you using on this side?
I'll get the curb underneath the tax disc.
And why is that important?
So I don't mount the curb and scrape your alloys because you get really annoyed.
Yeah. And what else? What's more important?
Oh, pedestrians, yeah.
Yeah, you could mount the curb, couldn't you? and hit someone on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't be too straight, do I? Because somebody might overtake me on the inside.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so how are you going to judge that it's safe to...
Oh yeah, if somebody's coming from the right, I'm going to be able to walk across and walk back again without making them slow, stop or swerve.
Yes, that's right. And also, what are you looking for on...
there could be somebody overtaking that van.
That's right, okay. So...
I think we could go on there, it's clear.
Yeah, you can, yeah. It is clear. Yeah.
Hang it is.
Very good. That's very good. So... why is it important, Tony, that you stop at the right position behind the giveaway line?
Oh, so I don't overshoot it.
That's right. And
turning left.
what would happen if you did overshoot it? What could happen? And we're going to turn left, sorry. What would happen if you...
people slow stoppers wherever I mean.
That's right. So we don't want them to do that, do we?
You get me to stop on the left.
And if you can just stop on the left somewhere safe, leave and convenient, please.
So you know when I'm coming onto these junctions,
Yes.
they're all different, you said, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got... some are more open than others, aren't they?
Open?
Yeah, what they call open junction, where you can see right into it. Or you got a closed junction where you've got sort of...
I'm not really sure I understand it between the open and closed. What do I do differently?
What do you do differently?
Yeah.
Well, on an open junction, you could approach it while you're still moving, and if you can see clearly both ways, you can sometimes go if it's clear without actually having to stop.
All right.
Yeah. But you have to make sure that you can see clearly both ways. So it's important that if you can't see, then you must stop.
Yeah.
To make sure that it's safe.
And the closed ones.
Well, the closed junctions, you need to approach them at a slower speed, and if you can't see, then you're going to need to what's called creep and peep. Yeah. So lean forward and look left and right, edging out slowly, so that so you can get a good view of the road.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did I do?
I think you've done quite good. I mean, how are you judging the right place to stop at a giveaway line?
I'm getting the hang of that now. It comes on the door mirror.
And why is that important? Why should you be?
So I don't stop over the giveaway line and force people to swerve around me.
That's right. Yeah. Because what would happen if they swerved around you?
Well, they could hit me, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Or get it in the car.
Yeah. What about the?
I still think it'd be safer to stop earlier.
How do you mean stop earlier?
Or stop sooner.
Yeah, but then if you stop before the giveaway line, what's the consequences of that? What could happen?
Oh, you had a bit of a job scene, didn't I?
That's right.
Yeah.
You can't see, can you? Yeah. So you need to. So that's why it's important to be at that giveaway line, isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
And what about when you're turning left?
Oh yeah, I got that one. Yeah. Get that reference
that
point in the corner of that window.
And why is that important?
So I follow it around without mounting the curb and hitting the pedestrian.
That's it. Yeah. And where should you be looking when you're turning that?
In the direction the wheel's going.
That's right. And why is that important?
Oh, in case somebody walks out in front of me or a car stops in front of me, innit?
Yeah. And when you've turned that corner, what do you check after that?
Oh, the mirrors.
And why is that important?
See what's following me and see if they're overtaking me.
And if they were overtaking you?
I'd let them go.
That's it. Very good.
Did I do okay to judgment?
Yes, you did. You did. Yeah, you got the hang of the reference points, and also and when to turn, when you're going to turn right, the way you judged it. How do you remind me again? If you've got a car coming from your right and you're emerging left, how do you judge when it's safe to go?
Oh, I have to do the walk across thing and walk back again.
That's
without
right.
making them slow, stop, or swerve.
Yeah, and if you were going to turn right and you're just and you've got a car coming from your right, how would you
Oh, it's
judge
only
that?
half of it. I've got to walk across, but I don't need to walk back again because I'm only crossing this path, haven't I?
That's right.
But I mustn't make them slow, stop, or swerve.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
100% better, wasn't it?
Bit better. I wouldn't say.
Come on, it was more than a bit
Oh.
better. It was 100% better. Well, you think you're going to get it all right all the time?
Yeah, but I totally.
What's have you ever heard the word recovery?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you make a mistake, don't start harping on about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's right. Yeah, it just makes it worse, doesn't it?
Leave it, sort out the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, when you made the error with the left to centre,
Yeah.
it can be it can be sorted on the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
But, you know, if you leave me on my own at that stage,
Mm.
it's not left to centre, it's going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
The big problem is I'm going to be out in the middle of the road,
That's
isn't it?
right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, just recover. Yeah? I know the error's been made. Your examiner knows the error's been made.
Yeah.
But look from your pupil's point of view. You've got to keep your pupil safe, isn't it?
True.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your pupil won't know the error's been made.
Yeah.
Sort it on the next one. Don't make a big thing about it, yeah?
Yeah.
It's done, isn't it? You recover
true.
from that, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not really a great big deal, yeah?
Mm.
You know, you got it right. You know, more times than you got it wrong, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? You actually sorted the left centre out on the next one, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
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 Yeah, you just
It helps if you've got that white line down the middle of the road, though, doesn't it? You know, because when you're trying to guess.
Well, I could have imagined a white line, but you know, I was totally on the right hand side of the road there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So I couldn't play along with that one. But if you'd have made me pick a reference point there, then it would have been wrong for the whole of the lesson, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well done.
Cheers, Ty.
100% better. Any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Do you find it helps with if there's nobody behind stopping me short?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it does, because if you've got no one behind you, then you've got time to stop and then move forward and get you in that right position.
Yeah, I mean,
Whereas when you're going along, sometimes you just haven't got the time because you're saying, 5 minutes to me, 10 minutes to you, whatever, and before you know it, you're at the blooming junction anyway.
think about the word control, yeah?
Yeah.
It's up to you to introduce that control, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that gives you the time to get the education, yeah?
Yeah.
If you've got nobody behind you, you've got ample time to let it control me. It's not really how many junctions we do. It's not the quantity we're talking about, it's the quality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So
Exactly, yeah.
there's nobody behind you. Don't be frightened of stopping me short, yeah?
Yeah.
Control the environment around me.
Mm.
Plan it. Get me into the situation. Explain it properly.
Yeah.
And then start taking money out of the bank, yeah?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Just remember when to start doing that, because
Well, on the
I don't want to
mirrors.
start taking it out too early.
Well, on the mirrors and the signal, you can do it.
Yeah, after the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's takes the pressure off you then, doesn't it? Because I have done that before. Get the left to centre out of the way. I have done that before. All you do is give you a little prompt,
Yeah.
and you do.